For people traveling from distant locations like the US and European countries to Japan, it's often recommended to spend at least 10 days to 2 weeks to enjoy the beauty of the country and make the suffering of a long-haul flight worthwhile. While we're busy getting from one must-see to another, the sightseeing could burn out ourselves very quickly. So I always like to spend a couple of relaxing days in the middle of a trip to revive myself. In my last 2 weeks trip to Japan, I designed 2 nights in Hakone to relax and enjoy the hot spring or Onsen in Suiun Ryokan, which is a cute onsen hotel in Hakone. Why Hakone? 3 reasons for me. Location, location, location. My trip was equally divided between 6 nights in Tokyo and 6 nights in Kyoto, Osaka region. Hakone is conveniently located on the train route between Tokyo and Kyoto. From Tokyo to Kyoto by train, I must transfer at Odawara anyway, which is right next to Hakone. Hakone is a popular vacation destination and famous about its onsen, which is a great way to relax. And you can see Mount Fuji on a clear day from Lake Ashi in Hakone, which crosses another must-see for me. Now, why Ryokan? Do you know that in a public onsen in Japan, you must get totally naked with only a small towel to cover your bottom when getting into the hot spring with strangers? If you're like me who have a hard time adjusting to it, Ryokan offers private onsen and even in-room onsen for guests so I can enjoy hot spring without embarrassing myself to death. Do you feel overwhelmed with so many types and choices of foods and drinks in Japan? Ryokan usually has all-inclusive rates. My room includes authentic Japanese breakfast and dinner, which I absolutely loved. It also includes all snacks, soft drinks, Japanese beers, and Japanese wines that I believe many will sorrowfully enjoy. Another reason to choose Ryokan is that you can enjoy kimono in a comfort environment. I know there are plenty of places where you can rent a kimono and wear it for a few hours while touring around. I visited in the summer. With the humidity and heat, I didn't dare to try kimono rental outdoors. The Ryokan I stayed offers free kimono for guests. You can go to the kimono stand in the lobby to take as many styles as you want to your room and try them on. And yes, I enjoyed trying several. Now, let me give you a brief tour of my stay at Suiun Ryokan. Here is the front door of the hotel and a cute little front yard with a crafted pond and bridge. Once inside, you see the lobby with a traditional Japanese design. Ryokan often has a no shoes inside policy. You need to take off your shoes once entered. The staff would keep your shoes somewhere and return them to you when you leave the hotel. You can do barefoot, wear socks or zori. The hotel actually provides both socks and zori for guests. The staff would also take away your suitcases to wipe them clean before you take them to your room. There is a matcha making area where a lady performs matcha making in scheduled hours. Now you see a reception counter in the lobby, but you don't actually check in at the counter. We were seated in the on-site restaurant and offered a cup of matcha and a sweet mochi snack while a staff helped us check in. Here you see the elevator waiting area with cute decors. Now walk with me to my room, which is an end unit on the 2nd floor. This is the hallway on our floor leading to my room. It's a traditional sliding door. The entrance is very cute, and you see the toilet at the end. Yes, the toilet or powder room, shower, and bathtub all have separate and dedicated space. Then you see the beds and living area, which has a tea-making counter with a sink. The balcony has a sitting area, and an in-room open-air onsen with natural hot spring water. Let's go to the lower level of the hotel with public and private onsen. You now see the entrance to the public onsen, which I didn't try. However, I did try private onsen even though I got an in-room onsen tub. Both the public and private onsen are in the backyard. You see the corridor and steps in the backyard leading to different styled private onsen. The private onsen has 3 styles in the hotel, all fenced in, so nobody sees you. Enjoy! This is how I spent my 2 nights here. I checked in the early afternoon and got to enjoy some snacks, Japanese tea, and my in-room onsen before dinner. When I checked in, I chose my dinner and breakfast time slots. Here you see my first dinner at Suiun Ryokan. For each course, I got to choose from a few options, and the staff will explain any dishes for you if you have any questions. You got to admit, even the look of the foods are delightful. The next morning, I woke up with a peaceful view from my balcony and enjoyed another dip in the in-room onsen. The breakfast is extremely fulfilling. I guess a full stomach is a great start of any sightseeing day. I particularly loved the foods in every little drawers of the multi-tier bento box, which is super fun. Who can resist a barbecue fish for breakfast? I took the sightseeing pirate ship on Lake Ashi, from which you can see Mount Fuji on a clear day. I was lucky to see Mount Fuji on my visit. It was summer, so the snow was almost all gone. Another must-see in Hakone is the Hakone Shrine and its Torii Gate in the water. The shrine is not huge, so it is quite a relaxing tool. And you can even find a baby wishing tree there, a must-visit for couples who want babies. I got to ride the Hakone ropeway from Lake Ashi and connected with Hakone Tozen Railway on my way back to my hotel. The whole tour took about a half day. I headed back to my hotel in the early afternoon as I had a matcha reservation. It was so relaxing and peaceful to watch the artful matcha making. Then it's relaxing time with snacks, drinks, onsen, and repeat, which is the whole point of this break in Hakone. With another tasty dinner, more onsen, and a good night's sleep. And a fulfilling breakfast. I was rejuvenated for my next destination, Kyoto. Hope you'll find this video helpful and inspiring to consider scheduling a break to any of your future busy sightseeing trips. If you are planning a trip to Japan that is like my itinerary, consider take a relaxing break in Hakone. If you like this video, please press the like button, subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you, and see you next time at Waddle Gracefully.